Hey, this is a practice help video for Purple Magic Lesson 7. We went over half and whole rests today, and they're going to be also used in the Alouette Spotlight. And we learned how to play the F major cadence, and we'll be doing that with the right hand this week. And we need to send the show time for Alouette. Please send that the day before, at least the day before class, so I have time to look at it and let you know if you've got it or if you need to fix a few things and continue working on them in other pieces as they come. For listening this week, focus on treble, bass, line, and space, magic keys. We're learning lyrics to all of these. And then the Ode to Joy. You can sing along with the words that are on page 18. This is going to be a song that we eventually start to play, but it does have the words on part 1 all the way through this that you can learn and sing along. It's a great catchy tune. Beethoven coming in hot for you. Number 13 is Our Bugs Are So Fun, and this has the real names of the bugs, which are going to be very important in the next few weeks. Flashcards, you have your smart staff at the back of your book. It's on the very, very last page, and I want you to play with your grown-ups doing the entire treble clef. So student and parent should play. You can either use small candies, you can use a little eraser, you can use anything to mark, and you can do the entire treble clef. And don't forget your middle D, your middle C, and your middle B that you can also play with as you are going along with that. And so if you play that game 5 times, you can mark off your flashcards for this week. For playing this week, we're going to start with the C major cadence. These should be really quick and not take hardly any time at all. So C major cadence is block style hands together. We're going to be playing this red, blue, red, yellow, red with a roll off at the end. No big deal. We've been doing it for a while now. So that will be 2, 3, 4, blue, 2, 3, 4, red, 2, 3, 4, yellow, 2, 3, 4, red, 2, 3, 4. Grown-ups, the first couple of days that you practice with students, please be sure that you triple check fingerings for each of the chords, especially the blue in the right hand and the yellow in the left hand. Those tend to be tricky for quite a few students. On page 5, we're going to be doing the C minor cadence next, which is right up here, and we are going to be doing hands separately. So let me show you hands separately for this, for the minor cadence, for the C minor. 2, 3, 4, blue minor, red minor, yellow is normal, red minor, and I did not show a very good roll off last time, but remember you're going to have your hands peek at your music to roll off gently. Left hand for that, red minor, blue minor. Don't forget to scoot your hand up for that, for your short thumb to hit the A flat. Yellow is normal. Nailed it. Page 6. For the F major cadence, we're just doing right hand. So here is the right hand. Double check these fingerings as you go through to make sure that you are getting them all. And I'm going to demonstrate them right now. The B flat in the blue chord is the tricky one. So you're going to be moving up to F position, which means that your thumb is going to be on the F, and you're just playing a triad. So you know what a red chord feels like, no matter what key you're in. So it will just be the 1, 3, and 5. Blue, your third finger is going to scoot up, and some students try to do some wonky things here, but it's going to be finger 3 that is on that B flat for blue. Red, yellow, feels very normal. Normal fingering, 1, 2, 5 in the right hand, and red. For our buck scales, we're going to be doing hands separately. Singing the solfege as you go up and down is very helpful for this. If you have a metronome, you can either use an old-fashioned metronome like the one I have in class, or lots of your keyboards have a place to use the metronome. So if you do it and set it to 60, that means you're going to be playing 1 note per second, basically. So, if you're at 60, yes, that's right. So bug scales, And this will be frustrating for students at the beginning. So start and get your fingering first before you turn on the metronome. But the metronome is really a great tool, and it can really be a student's friend when used consistently. So we're going to be doing our bug scale here, up and down, singing our solfege, which is written in there. Pops are reminded too. So right hand is do, re, mi, pop under, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then you're going to go straight down and not play the top again. Ti, la, so, fa, pop over, mi, re, do. Eventually we want students to have their bubble so that they can move under and over quickly. It is much more difficult when you have flat fingers to make this transition happen. Your fingers get in the way, so bubble shape still applies as you go up and down. For left hand, it's going to be starting with finger 5. Do, re, mi, fa, so, pop, la, ti, do, ti, la, pop under, so, fa, mi, re, do. A little slower. For the pop over. Under. You're going to land on a G, the white key G right there. Singing up all the way. And you can try, if kids are killing it, you can definitely try some different rhythms, but really focus on just the regular bug scale and make sure that is solid for next week. The Beatle, I'll give you a little preview. The Beatle would be playing 2 notes per every beat. So if we had our metronome at 60, it would be Beatle, 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 and that's how it would sound when you're playing. Beatle, 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 beatle. Ti, ti, do, do, ti, ti, la, la, so, so, fa, fa, mi, mi, re, re, do, do. That's how that would sound. For Alouette, on page 16, I have a separate video that goes through what I'm looking for your spotlight. But I did want you to notice the rests that we had to draw in. And these were drawn by my son, but I'm going to draw in an even more precise one. So this whole rest is going to look like a little hole in the ground, and it comes off of line 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's where you draw the little hole in the ground. So that means that the whole right hand rests for the whole measure right there. Then this is a half rest right here, because half the measure your right hand is playing, then this half your hand is being silent. So the half rest is going to be drawn on line 1, 2, 3, and you're going to make a little hat up from line 3, like that. You also have a half rest here. That's actually a pretty good one that he drew. Line 1, 2, 3. You're going to draw a little, I got to look over my phone to do this. A little hat. And then here's another whole rest, because your left hand rests. Line 1, 2, 3, 4. From line 4, you draw a little hole in the ground, just like that. So double check that those whole and half rests are written in for Alouette, and check out the other video for specifications on what I'm looking for in that. Then Halloween night, this is a really exciting one. We're going to play the right hand and singing along. Then your left hand, you can play while you're singing the melody. Only try them together if you're feeling very confident and about both hands separately. So right hand, students can figure out all of these notes. They know where all of these are on the piano. So even if it's slow, they can figure out the entire right hand. So let's go ahead and go over the minor chords once, the right hand once, and then I'll play it together once. So left hand, we're going to be red minor. I'm going to show you how that's played. See the full moon rising high in the misty slide Halloween sky. This is the night when you'll get a scare. This is the night, so you'd better be up to C minor position. See the full moon rising high in the misty Halloween sky. This is the night when you'll get a scare. This is the night, so you'd better beware. And both hands together. Here's how the rhythm looks and sounds with both together. See the full moon rising high in the misty Halloween sky. This is the night when you'll get a scare. This is the night, so you'd better beware. With a little roll off. Very nice if you can put hands together. If not, don't worry so much about it this week. There's always next week to try to get them together. Get them really solid separately. Theory this week is marking F major chords. So, and you have a help on page 67 if you don't remember how to do these. So you're going to find F, A, C for the red chord. Blue is always going to be F, B flat, D, and yellow is always going to be B, D, and F for all of those. Let me know if you have any questions.